Welcome to our video. In this video, we'll talk about the Chimney Sweeper. I'm Nur Anggreni and my partner.
I am Safira Octavia Ramadhani.
So let's go.
The title of the story is The Chimney Sweeper. The author is William Blake. William Blake was an English poet, painter, and printmaker. He is best known for his visionary poetry, which often combines spiritual themes with artistic expression. Some of his notable works include Song of Innocence and Experience, and The Marriage of Heaven and Hell. Blake's writing and artwork were not widely recognized during his lifetime, but he is now considered a significant figure in the Romantic age and a precursor to symbolism and surrealism. Suffering. In William Blake's The Chimney Sweeper, the characterization of suffering is reflected through the descriptions of chimney sweep children. They are depicted as victims of a society that capitalized on their innocence for economic gain. Their suffering includes the loss of a free and carefree childhood, as well as exposure to dangerous and health-damaging working conditions. Blake uses powerful imagery to highlight the suffering of these children as a result of the unjust and exploitative social system during the Industrial Revolution. Exploitation. In The Chimney Sweeper by William Blake, the characterization of exploitation is reflected through the depiction of the lives of chimney sweep children. Some of the characterization elements that highlight this exploitation include: first, exploitative working condition. The children are depicted as workers who are subject to harsh and inhuman working conditions. They cry, weep, reflecting their suffering in work that is incompatible with their right as children. And second, loss of childhood and freedom. The characterization of children as little black things reflects their dehumanization and loss of childhood that should be filled with freedom and innocence. So they are used as object of exploitation without considering their human rights.
Religious imagery. In William Blake's The Chimney Sweeper, the use of religious imagery provides an additional dimension to the characterization and theme of the poem. Some of identifiable elements of religious imagery involve: first, use of religion as justification. The chimney owner utilized religious elements to justify the exploitation of children. Children's work is perceived as servitude that can cleanse sin, creating a link between suffering and moral justification in a religious context. Second, angel-related imagery. Angels become an important symbol in this poem. The children believe that if they endure the suffering and remain obedient, angels will release them from their bonds and take them to heaven. This creates hope and spiritual comfort in the midst of their suffering. Third, criticism of incorrect religious understanding. William Blake used religious imagery to criticize the misunderstanding of religion. The chimney owner and society twist religion to support exploitation and ignore true moral teachings. And the next is hope and redemption. In William Blake's The Chimney Sweeper, the characterization of hope and redemption is reflected through the expression of the children of Chimney Sweeper. Some elements of characterization that highlight hope and redemption involve: first, hope through angel imagery. Children believe the angels will deliver them from suffering and take them to heaven. Imagery of angels creates an element of hope in their life, offering the thought that there is a better life after death. Second, redemption through faithfulness and the just life. The children, despite their suffering, try to remain obedient and faithful. In the end, they believe that if all that is good is truly faithful, they will earn redemption and happiness in heaven. This creates a narrative of freedom, moral loyalty. Third, hope as life force. Despite their harsh living condition, hope became the life-sustaining force of these children, defined in the belief that their suffering will be removed and that they will gain happiness in the future. The next characterization is innocent child. The characterization in the innocent child in The Chimney Sweeper by William Blake refers to the children who work as chimney sweeps. They are portrayed as innocent and harmless, deprived of their childhood due to working in difficult conditions. For example, in the first stanza of the poem, Blake presents an image of children separated from their families and suffering in chimneys, while maintaining their helplessness and innocence. From this stanza, little Tom Dacre, who cried when his dad, that curled like lamb's back, was shaved, so I said, "Hush, Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the shoot can spoil your white hair." And the last, thank you.